Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium YouTube video. Today we're looking at these. These are an idea I had of making little corals that could stand alone and be either like a hanger, a necklace, or even a small piece in a frame. And today I'm going to show you how to make these. So these are just some little corals that are going to go into the onto the bowl. And we're just putting them in for a full fuse. I've just made sure that we're adding a little blob of glass to the ends because that helps make sure that they kind of ball up nicely and they look good in the end rather than looking kind of too, too like this. You need some like meat to them, otherwise they go very, very thin and scrawny on a full fuse. So here are some of the corals that we got out from our tack and full fuse. Actually, these are all full fuse. So I wanted to turn some of them maybe into like decorations for a tree, even cool Christmas decorations, and then some I thought could be really interesting necklaces where, have a finding here, small finding each side, and turn it into a little necklace for someone who really loves the sea. I think this was I found in these bits in our candy mix, and it's turned out really beautifully, sort of just fusing them together. I also thought I had made coral before and tack fused it, but we've actually used them all up in another project. So I'm hoping that I can make a little coral and do it in one fusing where we fuse the coral with the fishes on all together, which again could be a nice decoration for a tree, or just like a sun catcher but with fish. Now I'm going over the paper. Doing it first. I'm going to do 5 or 6 strings going that way, probably 6. And I'm going to use my handy glue just to hold everything in place. And then I'm going to go crossways, so that one just was the right size to go there, so I'm not being particularly fussy about where things go. I'm just cutting them by eye and putting them on. There. It's a bit too long. And go there. So once we've got these on here like this, then I'm going to add some fishes to it. And I'm just going to use some of these box fish that I have to hand. And put them on. Trying to make sure they're not really using the stringers, but they're lodged on the stringers so they'll all fuse together in one hit. So also trying to make sure they're the right way up and I'm not dropping them. Don't need to put too many on, just a few. Use the dab and put them on method. And then the smaller one. And then we're done, I think. You can put some powder on top of the ones that are cut on the tile saw to make sure that they come up nicely. I'm just going to wedge that one between those two bits. And that can be quite a kind of fun little decoration for a tree, or a little kind of something to hang in a window. And don't always have to have a kind of full reef. You can just have one of these. So we're going to decorate the rest of these with little fishes too. Just put a few on. Not putting many on any of them. Might put a Murrine or two as well, and then we can have a look at them all when they're ready to go in the kiln. Here is this, these to go in the kiln, ready to be tack fused, and we can have a look at them when they are nicely fired. So here are these out of the kiln. I think they look fantastic. We've got some that are kind of the little hanging items that could hang up in a window. They're almost like kind of sun catchers, but not sun catchers, just pretty little items to hang up. We also decided that they could be nice in frames. So we're using a bit of glass that we'll glue to the back of this. It will kind of sit in the frame and be offset against it, and will be nice like that. At the moment I'm trying to balance it, but you can imagine what it will look like. We'll have some white obviously behind it, and that will look really cool in some frames. And then we've got the jewellery. I think if you kind of, we're in an area where there are tropical seas and people love fish, I think people would love an item like this. It's kind of cool and just has the fish and the kind of coral feel as a necklace. So I really love this idea. I'm so looking forward to seeing what you all do with them. You can buy all the fish at our website, www.tabithasglassemporium.com. You can subscribe to our newsletter and hear about when we do free shipping and new products coming up available, and any other YouTube videos. Turn on notifications, please share, and I will see you next time.